declining state of press freedom in India. This actually speaks volumes in that simple phrase. One of the key benchmarks of a democracy is its press, is its ability to hold the government, the ruling class, to account, is its ability to express free speech, its ability for the people to hold a lens up to the government, and if they think they're going wrong or they're going in the wrong direction, they're allowed to freely criticise that government and hold it to account and say, no, we don't agree with you, you need to change course. And the government cannot react violently or cannot react in any other way than listen or do something about it. They can choose to ignore it, but ultimately they can then be voted out. That's how a healthy democracy works. But in India, the key word here, declining, it implies a trend. The trend is very clear, certainly since 2014, when the BJP took power. The trend has been very clear, is that press freedom is declining. It's getting worse, which means that the rod of iron from the government is clamping down, is stamping down on anybody who dares criticise or holds the government to account. That is not the sign of a democracy. That is a sign of a totalitarian regime. We see this in North Korea. We see it in Russia. We see it in China. So all these well-known examples of non-democracies, this is what India is becoming fast, and the trend is very clear. Human Rights Watch, all these human rights organisations have been very vocal about it. They can't say it in India, of course, because they will get locked up, but they can certainly say it outside of India, and that's what they're saying. They're saying that India is in a terrible position. The Global Free Press Index has India 159th out of 180 countries. So India's so-called free press is actually sitting amongst North Korea and Russia and Iran and all these nations, again, that are known to be non-democracies. This is shameful. This isn't a democratic country. Regularly we talk about J&K. When they removed J&K's special status in 2019 and flooded J&K with troops, of course, all the local press agencies started going online and started producing their printed paper saying, this is outrageous, this is an affront to democracy, this is flying in the face of the Constitution, this is basically brutal totalitarian control. And what happened to all of them? They got closed down. The leaders got arrested, they got detained, they got intimidated, harassed by the police. Again, these are signs that you see in North Korea or Russia. You're not supposed to see this in India. And of course, you don't see this publicly in India because it's not reported. Why? Because it doesn't have a free press. It's only people like us that have the freedom, because we live in democracies, we have the freedom to report on this. So again, this phrase, declining state of press freedom in India, this is what's scary.